Hey, hey, and welcome to IMO, in my opinion, with J&M. John, how you doing, man?
What's up? I wanted to start off the show by talking about the Tyson fight, Tyson Roy Jones. I wanted to talk about Nate Robinson getting his ass knocked out. But I'm gonna start with something different.
That was, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
If you take a shit
Oh my God.
and then you take a shower right after, you're fine. You're good. You don't have to use wipies.
I'm, as a person who uses wipes, and I am a firm believer in
I use them
butt
too.
wipes.
I use them too.
You obviously don't. If you're the one bringing this up.
Yeah, but at home, I use regular toilet paper because I'm going to take a bath right after. I'm going to take a shower.
So, literally,
Yeah.
every time
Yeah.
you take a shit,
Yeah.
you take a shower.
99.9% of the time.
So I need you to rephrase what you just said and not use the word every time. Just say it. Just say it.
I refuse.
See, but then you're being incorrect. You are technically incorrect, bro.
No,
That's
don't-
not every time.
But don't give me shit about not using wipies when
I'll give
I
you
take
shit
a,
for whatever I want to give you shit about. What are you
All
talking
right,
about?
you know
That's what I do in life. Just
hope-
give you shit.
I hope I have to take a shit after the show.
You should, because we ate Mama Luna pizza. It's
I'm
probably
gonna make,
creeping up
I'm
on
gonna
you by
make sure
now.
I wipe. I'm gonna wipe with your shower curtain, with your
I don't have a shower curtain.
with your towels, your bath
Better
towels.
take that shit with you.
No, it's staying here.
Oh my God. Anyways, we just got done watching the fiasco of Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
It wasn't exactly a fiasco. It was all right.
Well, I think it was
meh.
a show, man. It was such a show. Like, it was like something that probably shouldn't have happened. Right? Like, these guys are like in their 50s. Do they really need to be fighting? You know?
Yes,
Why?
for money. What do you mean?
Why? What? You know how much money they probably made in their careers? Probably not enough.
Okay, you do know that Tyson lost most of his money, right?
Really?
It's a bankruptcy or something like
Did
that.
he really? That's pretty sad. He probably had like a shit ton of money.
Well, now you know why he has to do it.
But Roy didn't have to do it. But that's a risk on Roy's part. You know, like, Roy didn't have to do that.
I think there was an understanding before the fight that they were gonna go like 80%.
I don't know. I didn't see that. Right? I didn't see that, like, Mike was just really not trying to hurt him. You know, I didn't see that. I saw him swing a couple times and I was like, he's trying to take his head off. He missed badly, but it looked like he was trying to take his head off. You know who didn't miss? You know who didn't miss? The guy who knocked out Nate Robinson.
Oh no!
That dude hit him with like a brick.
Didn't I tell you if Nate kept on running in like that, he was gonna get his ass knocked out, and he sure the fuck did.
Dude, he fell kind of like Apollo Creed did in Rocky. What is it? Rocky 3? I'm surprised the guy didn't turn around and say, "If he dies, he dies."
He fucking made out with that mat.
Bro, there's some things you shouldn't do, right? Like, yeah, I get you're a world class athlete, right?
I think he kept on hearing Tyson talk. And I was
It's rubbing off on me. I think
he's a world class athlete.
talks like fucking Daffy Duck. I think, like, he's so athletic that I guess you kind of have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Kinda. You know, if you put him up against someone who's brand new, then I guess you kind of got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
No,
Again,
I don't.
really? He's a super athlete, man.
As far as basketball players, I'd pick them last. As far as like who's the best fighter, I'd pick hockey, football, baseball, then basketball, and soccer.
Fighters? Why? Because you see them fighting on ice
Basketball
skates?
players can't fight.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well,
if
you just saw it.
If you grab, yeah, but you're grabbing. Okay, if you grab two people that are brand new, like if they put you in the ring with someone your size that hasn't fought either, you guys are at an even Oh, you could beat up anybody. That's what you're gonna say.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Yeah, go
Kiss
ahead.
my fucking ass. You would.
Did you wipe
Nate
it?
Robinson?
Was it wiped?
No, it smelled like
Oh,
shit.
then never mind.
Dude, listen. I think the mere fact that he's such an athlete gives him, I guess, the fighter's chance. I would say, just because he is such a fucking athlete. It would, like I told you earlier, it's like if LeBron retired and he wanted to box. Not saying you take him seriously, obviously not. You don't put him up against a contender, right? Obviously, but you have to look at him and say, you know what? Hey, he's got some serious athleticism. If he trained, he might be able to do something. Who knows? Nate Robinson is the same thing. The only thing with Nate Robinson is 6 feet shorter than him. That's it.
They're specialized athletes. They specialize in jumping and running. That doesn't translate to punching.
I don't know. He got beat up pretty bad though. That was not a good show.
No.
That was bad. Like the ref warned them about hugging each other or grappling. That I've never seen a referee warn about grappling. Like literally, they grappled more than they threw punches. It was sad. It was such a sad showing.
And the meme started soon after that fight was done.
What did you see?
Little Simba
Oh,
trying
like
to
when he
wake
was waking
Nate
him up,
Robinson up.
Get up, Dad.
Yeah, he wasn't getting up. It wasn't helping.
Oh my God, that was kind of embarrassing. Yeah. Then they gave it a draw. That was so like anticlimactic. Like they should have just let somebody win. I thought Tyson won. I thought Tyson won.
It wasn't even close. Roy had a okay showing, better than I thought he was gonna do, but he didn't throw too many punches. So how could you not give it to Tyson?
Here's the thing. I didn't like the 2 minute rounds. They were too fast. It was too like if Roy's plan was to get him a little tired in the beginning of a round, there's no time. Let's say it takes a minute. You have a minute to try to make up the points that you lost by trying to get him tired because you're going to get hit more than because Tyson was every time Roy would grapple or hold on to him, he was just taking body shots.
Yeah.
And all of that was points against him. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do you make up the difference when you have 57 seconds left?
Well, you can't.
You can't.
And that's why he lost.
Yeah, I agree. But he didn't look bad. Roy didn't look bad.
He didn't look
I don't
bad,
think Roy looked bad, in my opinion, to be honest.
While the fight was going on, I told you, though, if it was like a Tyson that was trying to take your head off, he would have been swinging for your head, not your body.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Who
Come
knows?
on, his whole fucking career, he was.
Come on, you sound like Tyson.
He was headhunting. I wouldn't be talking with that little slip up you just
I'm
had.
just saying, I'd rather have a manly voice than that high-pitched whine that you have. And you asked me the other day, can you lift up my bass? There's no bass that can lift that.
That is
Oh, yeah, exactly.
true.
I don't know. I really feel like these people saw Rocky Balboa and then they really thought they could pull this off. You know, they probably were playing a video game together and they played against each other and they're like, let's see if we could do this in real life. Like I get it's nostalgia, right? Like these are just legends, right? You're just putting legends. It would be like putting LeBron James against Michael Jordan.
Like 20 years from now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not even fair because they're way different in age. But you get what I'm saying. It would be something like that.
LeBron and Durant like 30 years from now.
Yeah, it's weird.
You.
It's weird. Like who cares at that point? They're not even at their peak, you know? Like they look bad. I mean, I'm sorry, Mike Tyson in those promo videos in the beginning when he was first training and he was hitting the pads, he looked all ripped and jacked. I'm like, and then when he went into the weigh-ins, I was like, what happened?
That video was probably sped up too to give you the illusion that he was just as fast as he used to be. But
Roy was pretty fast.
Roy was, but he was tapping. He wasn't hitting hard.
Yeah, that's true. But Roy, I didn't expect Roy to have, power. He had power when he was younger.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect that. I expected him to fight exactly how he fought. Kind of jab, 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 grab, grab, grab,
Stay away.
jab, jab, jab.
Yeah.
Take one or two. But then he didn't have enough time to do it. It was such a fight. It was such a thing that was like, it wasn't ready. It was built for Mike. The whole situation was built for Mike.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Why?
didn't they have it in the rules where you weren't supposed to KO somebody? So Tyson wasn't going. He was giving 80% of his usual self. I don't think he was going 100%.
But they also shorten the rounds. Who does that benefit?
Both of them. They're both old.
No, it does not. That benefits Tyson. Tyson was literally swinging. Let me go to my corner. Okay, cool. Let's go again. Corner. Like, everything was built for it. Like, I felt like it was more in the advantage of Tyson than it was for the advantage of Jones. Jones would have played better if the rounds were regular length.
So you wanted 12 rounds, 3 minutes.
You could have gone 8 rounds, but you could have done 3 minutes each.
I mean, I don't think it would have mattered.
And then let's talk about the concert, because that's what this was.
Or the lack thereof.
No. I'm talking about the concerts of the people that were singing.
Yeah, no, I
Good
know what
Lord.
you're talking about.
Every singer there sang literally their first album and half of their second album in this show.
Well, that was mostly Snoop.
It was, oh my God, he sang like 12 songs. Like, bro, can we not, like, I don't know. This was a weird, like, pay-per-view. I get it. Things are kind of weird right now. But, and then Mario Lopez, I don't know about you, but I want to punch him in his perfect teeth.
I think he'll whoop your ass.
Oh, no, he will not. I'll whoop his ass.
You ain't about
Mario,
that.
look, I'm going to look at this camera right now. Mario Lopez, if you want 8 rounds or 2 minutes, I'll whoop your fucking ass anytime you want it, bro. Just saying. You're going to be saved by the bell. Just saying.
And I'm looking at this camera, right? Mario be the easiest money you ever made in your life.
It wouldn't be that much money because he's fighting me.
It'd take all of about 30 seconds.
I don't think so.
Unless he runs. Then you're going to have problems.
I'm pretty long. He's pretty short, dude.
Is he?
He's pretty short, dude. He's not that tall.
He used to wrestle at Bayside.
You also used to date Jesse Spano and try to date Kelly Kapowski.
Ooh, Kelly.
Ooh, man, she does not look good right now.
Yeah, I heard you said that.
She doesn't look good right now, bro.
I'd still. Yeah.
You'd still?
Yeah.
She definitely doesn't look that great right now. Speaking of that show just came back. They had a reboot. Did you hear about that?
I heard they were going to.
It just came out. It started last weekend. I think it started.
Is Screech in it? If he's not, I'm not watching.
He's not in it. He's
Then
not in
fuck
it. He's
it.
the only one. Here's the thing, and it was funny because they said they tried to give a reason why he's not on the show, right? But obviously it's because the actors don't like each other. But in the shows, it was something like, I guess he's
busy
he was
filming porno.
he was an astronaut, so he's in space. His character's in space.
Zoinks! In space.
I don't know. It was some crazy shit like that. But the other girl's in it. Lisa Turtle's in it.
How does she look?
She doesn't look bad. A little chunky. She don't look bad though.
I
She's a
don't
little
know,
crazy
like-
though. She's not all
Yeah,
there, but
I heard
she's
that.
medically like she has a medical problem. She has a medical condition. So don't make fun of her.
And what would that be?
It's like I don't want to say bipolar thing, but it's like where she has a hard time like saying what she's thinking. I don't know what that's called. Delilah, can you look up what Lisa
Can you look
Lisa
up
Turtle has as a condition? Or
What?
the actress who plays Lisa
not
Turtle?
being able to say what you think is called?
No, there's a medical condition for that. But yeah, she looks okay. She's just, and here's the funny
I saw
part.
pictures of her like 5-6
She
years
was all
ago. And
fucked up.
she had like white powder in her face. What
Yeah,
was
she
she
was all
trying to
fucked up.
do?
She was all fucked up. But she was going through a lot of shit, like with her ex-boyfriend or fiance or whatever. She was going through a lot of shit. Plus she had this condition, and Hollywood kind of rejected her. All that type of stuff. But she doesn't look too bad. I mean, she looks okay. She just I don't know how she's doing it, because when you're an actress, you have to be able to deliver lines. That's your job, right?
Yeah.
So if you're having trouble spitting lines out, what kind of future do you have in Hollywood?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, what kind of future do you have?
And how bad is Dustin that they would rather have Lisa there instead of him?
Well,
Like,
Dustin hasn't, like, he's just a weirdo. He's like, but he had like legal issues. Isn't he in jail right now? I feel like
I
he's in
don't
jail
think
right
so.
now.
No.
He had legal issues, and nobody really talks to him. You know which one I thought was interesting that they never said what happened to her? Do you remember that other girl that took over Kelly's spot when she left? Her name was uh, Tammy, or it was like Zach's like second girlfriend, Tori. Her name was Tori. She had
Is
like
that
the
the one
motorcycle
where
jacket.
they go to like a resort and she's working there? They're on
Yeah,
the
she would
beach.
wear like this like motorcycle jacket all the time or whatever. Do you remember that?
She's the Scientology girl, right?
I don't know. I don't remember her. I
Yeah,
remember her
that's
in the show,
her.
but I don't remember the actress, like who the actress was. I don't remember that. I remember her.
Okay, I give up. I don't know.
I don't know. I was just like trying to figure out. Like I remember somebody showed a picture of her, and they were like, "Oh, whatever happened to this chick?" And I'm like, "Wait, I don't remember." Like, I remember her being on the show because I remember Kelly's. I don't know if she got fired or she quit or I don't know. She was having a kid or something, and then she wasn't there for like the very last season of Saved by the Bell. And then Kelly came back in the college years.
I think it was the girl from the Scientology chick.
It could have been.
The girl from King of Queens. No?
The main actress?
Yes.
No, I don't think it was her.
You sure?
I gotta check.
We'll
whatever.
see.
The other thing I saw that was
I'm
interesting-
probably going to be right. Like I am most of the time.
Moving on. Did you happen to watch the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion thing?
No.
Because you watch the dumbest shit on the internet, but you don't watch stuff that actually is meaningful.
Who is it? That show has no meaning to me. I never used to watch it.
Why? Why didn't you watch
Because it was stupid.
Why was it stupid?
I don't know. Why are you
I-
clearing your throat?
I really want to go there, Delilah. I really want to go there.
No, that does not make me a racist.
I really
It
wanna
just
go there.
wasn't my cup of tea.
Why wasn't it your cup of tea?
The only thing I liked is Carlton with his. And that was it.
But why wasn't it your cup of tea?
And the younger girl was kind of hot.
If the cup
I
of tea would have
guess,
been a clear
but-
cup of tea, would it have been your tip? Would it have been your cup of tea? It wouldn't have been like what was that? Was that yellow flower?
I get what he's trying to get at, but wouldn't it be like a cup of milk or something? Yeah, a cup of milk. No, if I don't find it funny, it's
You didn't find the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air funny?
no.
Really?
Like I found Martin funny, but not
It's
Fresh Prince.
Almost the exact same type of humor.
No.
Really?
No.
I thought the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was pretty funny. There was a lot of funny parts, like oh my god, like when they were in jail and that one guy started singing like opera. Do you remember that? Oh my god, that's just funny. But in the reunion thing, here's the thing about the reunion thing that was interesting. So they had majority of the cast, well, the whole cast there, except obviously for Uncle Phil because he passed away. James Avery, I think his name was, right? James Avery.
Sure, let's go
He
with
passed
that.
away. And they had the second Vivian
Oh,
right.
that one. They had problems, right?
with the first one. So they had a big thing. But Will did the manly thing and actually like invited her in. And
After he ruined her career.
technically yes, technically no. I mean,
And
You know,
is
it's-
this supposed to buy him some sort of?
here's the thing. No, here's the thing. So what I saw it and I get it. I get why people would say he ruined her career. Because
That's why Jada cheated on you with Austin.
I'm pretty sure he's doing just fine. I'm pretty sure he probably got in Margot Robbie's pants.
No, he looked pretty sad when she said that.
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily think that because you got fired or quit or whatever, because then she came out and said that she quit, that she was never fired, right? Because she quit because they didn't want to pay her. That was the case. So she told Will that basically what happened was the studio gave her an offer. She said no. And then she wanted more. And the studio said, we'll recast you. So she left. So it wasn't necessarily Will, but I get what she meant by that. So I think what ended up happening was Will probably said, because Will was having issues with her. So Will probably said, the production probably asked her, do you want to give her more money? And Will was like, nah, it's cool.
Better off. Yeah.
And then they're going to do what he says because the show is about him, not about anybody else. Everybody else is replaceable except him because it is. It's the show is called The Fresh Prince for a reason. The show is about Will Smith. It's not about any other cast member except
I
Will
think
Smith.
he was the easiest one to replace.
You would lose. You would never have that show. without Will Smith. That's the truth. It's like LeBron James. If LeBron James doesn't want you on the team, you're leaving. They're not going to get rid of LeBron. They're going to get rid of you.
Yeah, but you couldn't replace Carlton.
Yes, you can replace Carlton.
No.
See, you're replaceable. No.
It's a lot.
No, listen. Honestly, I get it, right? Because he's what they call like the cash cow. So he brings in the money, he brings the views. He's the character of the show. You can't replace him. And he's like LeBron. So if LeBron says, I don't want Delonte West, then Delonte West ends up in rehab.
Because he fucked him up.
That's what happens. That's what's going to happen.
I get it.
You know? But supposedly they made peace or whatever. But people are so stupid. So there's a part that they're all together, right? So here comes the first Vivian, right? The skinny one. So she comes out, and by the way, she looks amazing for her age.
Yeah, she looks like
she looks amazing for her age. So she comes out, they all start hugging, and the only person not there is Carlton's character, right? And then here comes the media, because the media twists everything to their tone. So they're like, oh my God. Oh, what's his name? Alfonso? Is that his name?
Yeah,
right?
Roberto, some shit.
He must not like her. He must hate her because he left the set. Oh, this and that. And that wasn't even the case. So he was filming America's Funniest Videos because he's the host of it. And he had to go do that. But the media makes it seem like why do we as human beings have to add to a story? Why do we have to twist the narrative just so we could be interested in something?
So what you're saying is the media is fake news and Donald Trump is right. That's what I'm hearing. I
won't go that far. I won't go that far. I will say the media is fucking twisted. The media only shows whatever it wants to show. And I think that's a problem. That's a problem. Like I remember I wrote to you guys, like, you guys hearing about these protests? And I think you said what protest? And I'm like, the protest? Like, I don't hear anything. Why don't you hear it? Because the Democratic newscasts don't want to show it. It's happening.
Yeah.
But they don't want to show it. Because it pops up on Fox. Pops up there. But when you watch ABC, it's not there. That's so fucked up. Like, isn't your job supposed to be showing everything?
To report the news.
Yeah, not to show what you want to show.
Yeah, well,
it's fucking
been
stupid.
Going on forever.
I mean, look at Giuliani went nuts again.
Yeah.
In the court with, where was it, Pennsylvania? When they were in front of the whole state, whatever from that state.
Yeah.
He was telling them, look, we have all these affidavits, and actually the people actually went there and spoke, right? But yet the majority of the news still says we don't have any evidence. Are these people not telling you what happened? Is that not evidence?
I guess not. I've had my fill of old fucking senile people for this year. I'm done.
It's so trippy, man. It's so trippy. Like, I don't even know what to believe anymore when it comes to this shit. Like, who's telling me the truth?
I don't know. Let's invest
Biden?
in a news thing that's split right down the middle.
Welcome to IMO, in my opinion. There you go. No? All right.
It's in your opinion. That's not news.
Welcome to IMO newscast. I don't know. Whatever.
That would not work out at all.
I don't know. I listen to the news and it's just like, I find it so like split. Like, it's so fucked up because we're creating this split in the nation. It's not a president. It's not who's running or who's in office. We're creating this divide. We are. They're not doing it. We're suckers to the fucking media. They're creating this shit, man. Think about it. If social media, no, us as a humanity, because we're the ones that put this shit on social media.
Yeah.
Think about it. How does a president or whoever's running for president or whoever's in office really divide the country? How? We do it because we tend to follow one side or the other. Right?
Yeah.
And we're hardcore to that shit. It's like what we said the other day. It's like you're either a PlayStation fan or you're an Xbox fan. You can't like both. You just can't. Why? Why can't you like both?
Well,
why can't you be a little bit conservative and a little bit Liberal. Why?
Why can't you be a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll?
Sure. Why can't you just use butt wipes?
I do. It's called toilet paper.
Yeah,
And then I
freaking-
take a shower.
You freaking conservative.
Oh my
You're trying to
God.
conserve your toilet paper?
Yeah, so what?
Fucking man, something's wrong with you, bro.
The fact that I take a shower after makes me cleaner than you.
It was a joke.
I don't
man.
understand.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. I don't know. This split is so fucking intense, man. Like, it's intense. Like, I've never seen it so split. And then, so people are protesting the election, right?
Mm.
And then the left goes and says that they're wrong for doing it. Well, I mean, they're doing what anybody else would do in this situation.
Yeah.
You know, it's trippy. Like, they have the right to protest it, right? Here's the funny part. This protest that is happening in whatever states, it's a very clean protest because nothing's happened, right? It's just been protest.
Yeah.
So you want a really good example of what protest should be? There it is.
You know, God forbid, the day that somebody dies in one of those protests, then it's going to be on the news.
Yeah, if somebody, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
And I'm pretty sure it's not like,
Because they're going to be like, see how reckless they are and how violent. Yeah.
it's crazy, but it's like, this is what protests to me should be. Even though if you want to say it's less effective, maybe, I don't know, but it's a very peaceful protest because you haven't heard anything. No one's breaking in the stores. No one's doing this. No one's doing that. There's no riots against police or whatever. It's just protest.
But even the protests, I mean, the president has been picked.
I
Leave it at that. Leave
I
it
think
at
so
that.
too. They just got to stop. I will say though that the fact that they discovered something like that there are illegal votes and votes that shouldn't have counted, I think that's a problem.
Yeah, but to what degree?
No, it's
Like,
not gonna, I don't think it's going to change anything.
I'm
I'm
pretty
just
sure
saying-
there was like, okay, if Biden got like 80 and Trump got like, what, 75, 60, 70, 75
Something like
million
that.
votes. At least 100,000 got to be not legit.
That was the biggest thing. I kid you not. I still don't understand. And then here's the funny part. So the left won't ever say this, right? So the Democrats won't say this. They won't answer this question. How in the world do you go from winning, you're up a couple 100,000 votes, and then in a matter of 4 hours, overnight, you're trailing by a couple thousand? That's crazy.
I mean, that was pretty suspect.
Like, if you look at if you do it in a graph,
But-
that's a spike. That is an amazing spike. But then they don't answer the question, right? They don't answer. But then when the Republicans say, well, there's a problem, this is fraudulent. No, it's not fraudulent. No.
Look, I don't know if it is fraudulent or if it's like legit. If it was the other way around,
They would be flipping out the same way.
yeah.
There wouldn't be no
Either way, you'd have somebody that's
Yeah,
unhappy.
I agree. I just like, here's my thing. If there's a problem, if one of the sides has a problem, count the votes, make sure they're right. Take as much time as you need to make sure they're right.
Well, you can't take as much time as
No, but if you don't take your time, then there's always going to be a questioning. Oh, they rushed. Oh, they probably did this wrong. You need to take as much. In situations like this, there needs to be time to do this right.
There's got to be a less sloppy way of doing it.
You take away
Like
the
through
mail-in
the
ballots,
computer
bro.
or
You take
something.
the mail-in ballots out. That was the biggest issue. And I can see where that's an issue, right? Because people were saying that, oh, I would go vote, and they already told me I voted, right? I can see where that can happen.
Well, that's not good.
That's not good. Why did that happen? Because when you vote at home, you don't need to show an ID. You don't need to show this or you need to show that. Like, we all voted by mail here, but Illinois did it differently. So Illinois, you had to request it,
Yeah.
right? So once you requested it, from what I read, is that you can't go vote in person.
Oh,
You
okay.
had to use a mail-in
And
ballot.
other states were just
They sent
mailing
everybody.
them. Yeah.
They just sent everybody ballots, and then if you lost yours and somebody found it, since it's anonymous, how do you tell? You get what I'm saying? I can see where the issues would arise. I just felt like they should have just left it alone. Everybody go out, either all mail-in ballots or all in-person ballots.
If it's that important to you, then you should be able to get your ass into a car, go drive to your nearest voting thing and vote.
Yeah, why not? I don't know. This is nuts. Like, I think the only way to fix this problem right now, honestly, and I still think Biden's gonna win because he just has too many. I also don't like the way the electoral college works. I think it's kind of weird. I feel like and people are gonna argue with me. Like, Illinois is a majority red state, right? A majority red state. So majority of the towns in Illinois vote Republican.
Yeah.
Chicago votes Democrat, right? So since Chicago has the most people, it automatically goes blue.
County. Yeah.
That's insane to me to think of how many people live in the state and their Republican votes don't count.
So what do you want? Because most of the country, if you're putting it by like little, who has the most red, it's gonna be Republican every time.
That's the crazy
can't
part.
Be that way.
That's why it's weird. I feel like you should just count every goddamn vote individually.
We just need a dictator. I'm ready for a dictatorship. we need somebody to take the reins of this country.
Who's gonna dictate?
I don't
Arnold
know.
Schwarzenegger?
Castro got a nephew or something who can take over. I don't know.
You don't like your boy Arnold Schwarzenegger? You can't lead our country.
Yeah,
you don't think
I think he
can lead our
can.
Yeah, didn't he?
I think
he
enough people
California
like him to where it could happen. If
what did he do with
says
California?
He made it great again.
Sounds like a Trump thing.
I don't know what he did. I don't live in fucking California.
But you follow your boy, don't you? Don't you have posters of him in your house and shit?
Yeah, but that's besides the point.
So you have posters of another man in your house. Please tell me he's like...
You have posters of cartoons all over this shit.
They're cartoons. You have a picture of a half-naked Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The Hulk's half-naked back there.
He's a cartoon.
What's the difference? Yeah.
You have a human being.
Yeah.
Who's half naked.
I didn't say if he was clothed or not. He's got pants on, I'm sure.
You mean that little G-string that they use when they do the double bicep pose?
It's for competition purposes.
Oh man, you have issues, man. There's something really wrong with you. I don't know, man. This world's gonna go to shit. Anything else you remember going on right now? I'm running out of things to say. I'm a little tired today.
Yeah, that's what Mama Luna's pizza does to you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of grease in my system. How's your Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. That was a couple of days ago.
That just happened. Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, it was a little. I don't want to say a little different because normally we don't really have big. I mean, I don't really have a big family.
We do.
I don't. You guys have a big family, but I don't really have a big family like that. Either we go to my aunt's house over in Bolingbrook, or somebody comes over here or whatever happens. This year we went to Delilah's house, and we had Thanksgiving there.
Sounds like a yawn fest.
It was actually kind of fun. It was kind of fun. We were playing Uno and stuff like that, and apparently feeding the needy. Apparently, in certain situations.
How so?
No, we're not gonna get into that. I just had to put that out there.
Wait, what the hell does that even mean? Did you go to a food bank? Something?
No, she just
soup kitchen. Kitchen?
No, they were bringing food to their friends, and then told me it was just to feed the needy. I don't know what that means, but sure, whatever.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
I'm still kind of lost myself.
Yeah.
We went over there, we had a good time, had a few laughs. They were watching a bunch of like shows or something. My mom was watching some movie about some Mexican guy who died recently. Not recently, but a few years ago. They made a cheap version of a movie about him.
That sounds horrible.
It sounded horrible. And that's about it. I mean, really, ate some good food. This girl made some pretty good mac and cheese.
I don't believe that for a second.
It was actually pretty good.
No, it wasn't.
It was. Honestly. And they had some bomb-ass tamales there. Like, Like
I
really
love
good.
tamales.
What'd you do?
Needless to say, when it goes from 60 people to like 10, it's a real fucking letdown. But it was all right. We played Scrabble.
That sounds boring.
No, not Scrabble. It was categories. And I won. So that was nice.
Because you apparently win at everything, right? Is that what it is?
For the most part, yeah, I do.
Oh. You lose at Halo quite a bit, though.
Yeah, shut up. I don't own the game. If I owned the game, I'd be great at
It
it.
sounds like a fucking excuse to me, just saying. Yeah, Thanksgiving was kind of weird. I mean, did you have the small gathering because of what the governor said? The governor, yeah, both the governor and the
No.
mayor.
Fuck both of them. I don't care what they say.
So then why'd you keep it small?
Because family wanted to stay separated. I
okay.
respect that.
Okay.
If they don't want to get together, that's fine. But if somebody else that doesn't know me tells me what to do, I fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Lick my balls.
That's a bit extreme. It's a bit extreme. That's a bit much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why we're shutting shit down. Like I really don't. I mean,
It
again,
doesn't work. And the excuses that people put. You know, I have somebody at work. I'm not going to say any names. Not that they watch the show at all. But she goes,
I love how much you support our channel.
My uncle died because of Donald Trump. And we were like, what? How so? Did he shoot him? And she was like, no. The way Donald Trump acted, like it was no big deal. And he was telling everybody to do whatever they wanted, that this thing wasn't that serious. I guess the guy died because of that. But and then their family is like the type that said, fuck him, he's not our president when he first got in there. So like, how were you listening to him if you said he wasn't your president and you never listened to a word he has to say? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I've always felt like when it comes to this, like, if you stay at home or not, right, you still have a pretty high chance of getting over it. And I think that's the honest answer. Like, that's the thing. You have a 99% chance of recovery, right? If you're under a certain age. If you're over that age, that's a different story. That's a whole different story. If you're over the age of like 60, that's a different story. You should probably stay home.
If you feel like you're going to die if you get this, stay indoors.
And if you have,
and that's it.
And if you have underlying conditions and stuff like that, then I agree. Stay home. I get all that. But the rest of the world, like I
move it along.
Today I was so pissed off.
To.
Today I'm so pissed off because I can't go into a restaurant to eat fucking food. Like I'm tired of shit. I've had a long ass day with T-Mobile because T-Mobile was a piece of shit because of this stupid merger with Sprint.
They might be one of our sponsors.
No, they're never going to be one of our fucking sponsors. Fuck that. I'm tired as hell already. I just want to eat something. And then when I'm walking up to the door, I'm like, shit, I got to take it home. Like, why can't I just eat it? Look at John's happy. John's happy as hell because he doesn't eat anywhere. He hates eating in restaurants for some fucking reason. So what are you thankful for, John? What did you say?
Where did that come from?
From
Jesus.
When you were standing around the table holding hands and having your prayer.
Well, we did none of that.
Your prayer to Allah. Or not.
Definitely not. No.
Or not.
We were raised in the same church. I don't know why.
I was praying to Allah. Allah verga.
Stupid ass. That's why you're going to hell.
Sure. Speaking of that, you want to know something funny?
What?
So my mom, we were at Grisel's house, and my mom just swearing up and down that she lost her debit card, right? She's swearing up, I don't know where I put it, blah, 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 blah. And then she finds it in her purse eventually, right? And then she goes, de verdad que el diablo es malo. And I'm like, what the hell does the devil have to do with you misplacing your card? I don't understand. But it's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny to be like, why would you blame the devil for you forgetting where you put your card? That's your fault, not the devil's fault. I digress. Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry. I thought that was pretty funny.
What was the question?
What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for, man?
I'm thankful that they...
Butt wipes.
We're gonna stay on this topic.
No,
Apparently,
go ahead. I'm just jabbing at you, man. Just jab.
I'm thankful that the kids are gonna start going back to school.
Better hope they do, because they might change their mind last minute.
February.
Who knows, man?
I'm dying for that. I don't know. It's hard because this year has been so shitty. It's hard to think of something you're thankful for. Can't do shit. What? What do you want me to say? Did you want me to go into a whole spiel about?
Tell me what you're thankful for, bro.
I just told you. My family.
That's all.
I feel like you're hinting. So you want me to say you? The podcast that we started this whole endeavor. What do you want me to say?
And then he wonders why I pick on him all the time.
I don't.
I'm looking at our public of 51 subscribers. Okay, if you got nothing else to say, then I'll say it. I'm thankful for family, right? Obviously.
I just
but I'm gonna be a little more detailed.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for, being able to do this, because this is an outlet, right? I think this has brought us three, together, even though we fight a lot, like we how do I say this, oh God, in English? Like release, like you release certain things and like whatever, energy and all that. This has been an outlet for me. This is something that I never thought I would do. I never thought we would get to this point, like to have 51 subscribers is a big deal for me. Like it is a big deal, but I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for, all the opportunities I've had throughout the years, the whole thing with, my acting and all that. Even though I didn't get anything, but the fact that I get considered for certain shows is, to me is a win. Other people that have come back into my life, I'm thankful for them. What the hell was that?
We know exactly who you're
Whose stomach was that?
Oh, the Mama Luna's got to.
That wasn't me. That one wasn't me. It was Delilah back there. That wasn't me. There's a lot of things to be thankful for, man. Health. That's another thing. I mean, I've been pretty solid this whole year, even through this whole fucking thing, and I've been working since day one.
That is true. I forgot about that.
I mean, who knows? I feel like I did have it already, to be honest.
I felt like that a couple times.
I remember when, I think I told you, like that one time I had a super bad sore throat, like super bad. Like I called my doctor and everything, and that was before they said the sore throat was a symptom. So I called my doctor and she's like, yeah, it's probably like strep throat because, sore throat's not a symptom of COVID or whatever. And then literally like 3 days later, they added it to the symptoms. And it lasted me about the same amount of time. It was like a 2-week thing, 3-week thing, like, and then it went away. But since it wasn't a symptom,
I think that was it.
I think so too.
You gave it to me.
I didn't give it to you. You never had it.
I could be carrying it and not know. Yeah.
Since when? Since March?
Yeah.
This happened in March. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you would have shown symptoms by now. Pretty sure.
I was a carrier. A carrier.
Like UPS?
No, not like
FedEx?
Yeah, like FedEx.
US Postal Service?
Amazon.
DHL?
That's still a thing? Are they still
DHL?
around?
I think they're still around.
Really?
I still see 1 or 2 planes in the airport about that.
Fuck.
So that's all you're thankful, bro? Family, you're a dick.
What do you mean? Okay, yeah. The show is
see,
very...
Look at, you see? He's got no type of emotion. No type of emotion.
The show has been very therapeutic for me. Every second I'm here, I'm so grateful. Michael, Delilah, you've been a godsend. This is amazing.
Good thing there's no God, because it's definitely not a godsend.
I didn't say that.
Is it a Satan godsend?
Oh my God.
There's no such thing, John. There's no such thing.
Al infierno te vas.
I would love to know what that's like.
I'm sure you're not gonna have to wait much longer.
There was a guy. We went to go drop off my mom at Walmart today, and there was a guy at the corner with a bullhorn and a little mic thing, and he was telling people to repent, and they had a little cardboard sign, and like one side had stairs to heaven, and the other side had like somebody falling to hell, and I'm just like this is such a weird message to send. Like, it was like when I was watching King of the Hill, and Bobby got like this. He went to Lucky's church. And it was one of those churches like they yell at you all the time. They're like, Bobby Hill, do you want salvation? He's like, I want salvation. So then he goes to the mall and he starts like calling people sinners. So he's handing out like tratados. And he's like, here you go, sinner. I'm talking to you, sinner. Hey, here you go, fornicator, or whatever. God. And it's just like, dude, like, this is how I picture most Christians. And that's the funny part. Like, you're literally like, that's not how you bring people,
No, but you
bro.
know they're not like that. Most of them.
You sure? I don't know.
Some of them.
A lot of them. And they all believe in the same thing. That's the craziest part. They just believe in their version of it. I've been watching a lot of
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. You know the guy I told you about? Kenneth Copeland?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been watching him. He is a racket. He is hilarious.
He does not represent us.
You know what the funny thing is?
No.
Here's the funny part.
What?
Half of the stuff that he says is not too far off of what you guys say.
No, but he's a nut. He is he's a very like odd person. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He has Jesus. That's what's wrong with him.
Very eccentric. I don't know. He's like one of those eccentric millionaires that spends your money on airplanes and this and that.
He has a very nice mega church. Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
He talks in tongues in the whole 9 yards. I don't know. Just saying. I'm just saying. He's got a whole bunch of, like, some of the people that like preach underneath him. There's this one lady, she just goes hard on people. And it reminds me of when I was in church, bro. Like, I remember when they would have those sermons of like disciplina, like when he would get tired of people doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, he would have that one episode where it's basically like him
scalding
you. And I'm like, bro, this lady goes hard on people, bro. Like, they just reminded me of those days. And I'm like, see, it's the same thing. Es lo mismo. It's the same thing. Defend that.
I don't know what his church is all about. I'm not defending any of
Oh my God. I don't know. That's a different story. But Christmas is coming up. You did all your shopping already? You done?
You mean Christ Mass? Yes.
You mean the fat jolly guy with the beard?
No, it has nothing to do
Oh,
with
you mean
Santa.
the skinny guy with the beard that got nailed on the cross? That's the one you're talking about? Is that the one? Or Saint Nick or what? Which one? I don't know. They all kind of look the same to me. Just one's a little skinnier. Continue. I don't know where you were going with that.
No, I was just saying that the holiday is named after him.
It's really not, but okay.
Christ Mass. Christmas.
You do know that no one knows when he was born, right?
I know that.
So then why in the world would we label a day?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So then why do we do it then?
It's a celebration of him and his birth.
But it's not his
whenever
birth.
It was. It
so
doesn't
why not do it
matter.
in May?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. You sound like a preacher.
It doesn't have to be the exact day as long as you have a day.
So it's okay. So it's okay if we don't celebrate your birthday on September 5th. We could celebrate it in August 12th.
You're asking the wrong. I don't give a shit. As long as you give me one day out of the year, I'm fine, and I don't even need that day.
So you don't. You don't care if it's accurate.
I'm not. No,
oh.
I don't.
Okay, sure. Oh, okay, whatever you say, bro. Just saying. So did you get all your shopping done?
No.
Did you go buy your Bibles and all that? I guess to give as gifts.
Cyber Monday. Yeah, I've got
it's
one
been
for you.
Cyber Monday the whole time. You can't go to stores right now anyways. Everything's on the internet.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for the actual Cyber Monday, which would be...
Isn't Cyber Monday the day after, like the weekend after, like when people return stuff. Isn't that
What is
Cyber
he
Monday?
talking about? No.
I could have sworn there's like a special day where like people come, like it's like after the holidays. No, am I wrong?
It's
No?
the Monday after Thanksgiving to buy stuff online.
Okay, my bad. I did most of my stuff, at least for the majority of people. I'm sorry I did not buy you that Mariah Carey T-shirt. I'm sorry.
That
I
hurt.
apologize.
That actually,
They didn't have
I
it in
was
your
looking forward
size.
to it.
They didn't have it in
What's
extra
my size?
small.
Yeah, I don't wear that.
They didn't have
Sorry.
skin tight.
That's a problem.
No, I bought for like the majority of the people that I needed to buy for.
See, and you got to give too that fancy mic.
Yeah, I did.
It even has your catchphrase. Sure.
Yeah, it does.
You didn't catch on to that, right?
I got the
slick.
majority except for her and her sister, like, because they're so hard to freaking buy for because they don't like anything.
They're girls. Get 'em-
No, I'm just gonna give them money.
I was gonna say. No,
Go ahead, say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
No, say
Move
it.
on.
What are you gonna get them?
Nothing.
Oh, you're a pussy. You're a vag. You need to vag yourself. You're a vag. It was something with the vag, I'm guessing.
No.
If I had to guess. No, I did the majority of them already.
Tampons. Go ahead.
Didn't I just say I had to do it with a vag? Oh my god. I just got like 2 or 3 people left. I got my sister's phone today. I should get it in a couple
Bought
weeks.
your sister a phone?
I did. I bought her an iPhone because she wanted an iPhone.
You couldn't even get me a Mariah Carey T-shirt?
They didn't have it in your size. Didn't you just hear me? They didn't.
Okay.
I was looking for a cardboard cutout of freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger, but they don't have that either.
All right.
Sorry, I tried. What are you gonna get me?
What am I going to get you?
Exactly.
Well, it just so happens that your girl there is off auctioning off like a date thing for a couple $100. Yeah.
So you plan on buying me a plane ticket to Canada to go on a date with her?
Oh, she's coming. That's included.
I wish she was.
Really?
Stop it. You would totally get in those
50.
You would totally get into those granny panties, bro.
No.
Oh my god, yes you would.
No.
I would. Whatever.
She's old. Gross.
She's still pretty. She actually, because she's having a sale like on her Cameo stuff. You know the Cameo thing? She's having she had a bunch of sales on that. She was on Facebook today and she put one up. She's still really cute.
You still
her age.
follow her? That's weird. That's like borderline, you know what?
Do you follow Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Not like that. I'm not following his every move.
What do you mean? She just happened to pop up. What do you mean? I don't click. I pop.
Once you type her name in there and you press search,
Am I lying when
they
I say
are
that
going to pop up.
Instagram, right? The top stories are whoever posts at the time.
She hasn't been a
I
top
follow.
story since 1996.
It's not a top
Don't
story.
fucking
It's
start with
whoever.
that shit.
It's whoever posted at the time. That's why it refreshes and gives you new people. Like I don't click on fucking Jesse from Chicago PD, and he popped up this morning. He was the first thing that popped up. Same thing with Leroyce Hawkins,
You're stalking her.
because I'm stalking Leroyce too, and Jesse,
Who's Leroyce?
the guys from the actors from PD.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're an idiot. Did you know that? But I love you, man. You're the best thing in my life. That's exaggerated, by the way, but you want me to cut that out?
Please.
Okay.
Please do.
You got anything else?
No.
What'd you say, Delilah?
What?
What'd you say?
Say you're grateful for Mike.
You're grateful for money? Oh, for Mike.
Mike.
Oh.
I'm grateful for Mike Tyson not getting hurt today.
All right. I guess like, comment, and subscribe. And all of this is in our opinion, and if you don't agree with it, I got 3 words for you. Thanks for listening.